Hi everybody, this is Chris, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about how you answer yes to a question in Chinese, because the thing is there's not really one single word for saying yes in Chinese. So let's have a little look at the different words that there are. So in most languages there's just one word for yes, like ya or si or da or something like that. But Chinese doesn't work like that. There's no single word for yes. It depends on the situation how you answer. And if you look in a dictionary or a phrase book, then you'll often see like a single character like 是 or 对 or 好的 or 可以 for yes, but actually none of them are exact equivalents. So how do you know which one to use? Well, let's have a look at some examples. So the first word that's sometimes used for yes is 是 or 是的, and literally this means something like to be or am or to be so. So you can use this to answer questions that have is, something like is this your bag, or any questions that have the verb to be in them, as well as any other questions where it is or it is so would make sense as the answer. For example, 你是王平吗? Are you Wang Ping? And then the answer would be 是 or 是的, and this means yes or literally am or to be. So this is the first one. The second one is 对 or 对的, and sometimes you see this in the dictionary as meaning yes, but literally it means right or correct, and you can use this to answer questions where you're asking whether something's right or not, or correct or not. For example, 在这里右转吗? Do you turn right here? And then you could answer 对, which would be correct or right, and this means yes here. So the third word is 没错, and this means that's right, or literally not wrong. So you can use this to answer a question about whether something's right or not, and it's quite a strong confirmation of the question. For example, 你姓张吗? Is your surname Zhang? 没错. That's right. Okay, the next one, 行. 行 means all right or acceptable, literally. And you can use it to answer all right or okay if you're accepting an offer or something else. For example, 你今天想去看电影吗? Do you want to go and watch a movie today? And you could say 行, which means okay or all right. So it's not a very strong way of answering yes, but you can use it in a lot of situations. And the next one is 可以. 可以 means literally can or possible or able to. So you can probably guess that this one's not particularly strong either. It can be used to say you can do something or agree with something. It's a little bit like 行, which we saw just now. It's not a very strong way to agree with something. It can be used for requests, or if somebody asks you if you want to do something. For example, 你今天想去看电影吗? Do you want to go and watch a movie today? And you could answer 可以, which means can do or okay. So that's also meaning yes here. And another word you could use would be 好 or 好的, which literally means good or okay, and it's a very positive way to answer a question. For example, if you want to go ahead with something or not. For example, 你要吃早餐吗? Do you want to eat breakfast? And you could say 好的, okay, or great. So this is a very positive way to answer a question. And then lastly, sometimes you can use the verb in the question to answer. And in this situation, you don't even need a yes word. You can just repeat the word that you heard in the question. For example, 你想去旅游吗? So here, the verb is actually the second character, 想, which means want. So if we wanted to answer this question, we could just say 想, which would be want. And this would be how we could answer yes to this question. Okay, I hope this video helped to clear up exactly how you answer questions with a yes in Chinese. And if you're just starting to learn Chinese and you want to know more, just click on the picture of the book on the screen right now to sign up and get your free guide, the 10 biggest mistakes beginners in Chinese make and how you can avoid them. So you can get that, and also click on my logo to go to my website, fluentinmandarin.com, for more Chinese learning tips. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody.